first down. Mitchell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Lucky. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there. That's batted down and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And it's taken in at the 9. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard
best punter on YouTube.
And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, baby. No.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, Ashton. User pick.
So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Mitchell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, 40's Mike, right there. 40's
Now Wilson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Defense, no game. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Ready.
Mitchell. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play. And let's get this one in.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Damn.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for Cincinnati. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Save. On your team.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Yeah, I can't believe Chase dropped that one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Boss said he's struggling with Chase, man.
A handoff to Mixon. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Driving it down my
I think we can
throat.
safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. You know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result each and every attempt.
He resorted to all play action.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. With this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Fucking Richard. That's all I got.
Here we go. Second and goal.
Who are you playing?
Jay West's brother.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Yeah, man.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Come on,
2 yards
dude.
the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So I fucking got. I'm going to.
2nd and 12.
You played this with his brother before?
I have not.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Have you?
But in this situation,
I think
the
I
defense
have.
was effective, able
I
to
think it
stop
was with the
him,
Lions.
good head of steam going.
I mean, seems pretty legit.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him.
Yeah, I'm just burning them up with Elijah Moore right now.
Reestablish the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive.
Did you see the first play of this drive?
Now a 1st and 10 at the
Yeah, he got like no pressure, and I was able to just come back with Elijah Moore and get the ball. Just try to put the ball in his hands as much as possible. Best player on my team.
There defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? There's Wilson. And this will
That was
be
a
caught
dot.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Kenny Yeboah, man.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
How did he not fumble there? Come on.
Dude, I've been getting those all the time. Irritates me. Like when you hit them so hard and squared up, and their feet leave the fucking ground, that should be good.
About to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now as you
No way. Okay, I was about to say, dude.
Likely, most teams want that later open date.
I was about to fucking say, dude.
All those things. Sometimes when you get an open date early in the season, it's not very much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now slows down your momentum. This is a big deal.
Got me on the fucking double select.
Yeah, they work this well upfield across the 45.
Just
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Mixon with a first down carry. Finds a seam inside the 40.
Jesus Christ, I cannot tackle it.
28-yard line. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
CPU game.
I gotta see if I got my breakout game with the Giants guy. I didn't get to play that game.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now arguably the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Flushed out right.
Fumble. Yes.
And now who's got it? The defense does. They recover in
Wow.
the zone. So this will go as
He's
a
probably
touchback.
mad,
Boy,
man.
talk about going
Big
from
man.
jubilation
That's a
to
big play.
heartbreak, as
Yeah.
That's a big turnover.
That is a giant play.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And defensively, they're just looking to keep
Do I
him
get
contained
greedy?
as they're able to get him down.
Try to
The
take a
Jets are
shot.
going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down at 5.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. 31's the mic. Let's go, baby.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Switch, switch, switch.
Wilson. Flush to his right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So we're at halftime here on Halloween as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway.
What's up?
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5
Playing your
yards as
brother.
he's taken down right at the 20.
Yeah, see.
I'm getting lucky so far.
Should have just took the 3.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for
Situations
them
don't
to
usually
get
fare
back in the
well.
game?
I think they're right there. I think this game is still up for the
I was watching
taking
your
for
shit
them
too,
because
Joe.
We always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or
You got
5,
lucky.
you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with
You really
that.
control the
Those
game.
have to be eliminated. If they take care
I
of the
don't.
ball, they've still got a shot.
Here we go.
The
Second and
blind
6.
throws out of play action.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
He's good at them, but I don't know how it's possible.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Lets it go for Nelson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying
Like
to
he's
take
not
a
even
shot,
reading it.
but it's third down.
No, he's done it so many times he knows it's going to be open.
Instead of trying to get it all back in one shot, defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He cannot stop the fucking
Now
run.
it's Burrow.
Nope.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete.
Guidry, what the fuck was that? You almost just let him blow right by you. Didn't even go up for the ball.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
Man, I
And
didn't
just
realize
a
he got
single
the ball.
punt for him in the loss last week as he
It's
sends
halftime.
this one away. On the return, Johnson.
Oh, shit.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Fucking tired.
31's the mic.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Who the fuck am I? Oh, yeah.
Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down.
On second down now, it's Mitchell, and he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
Oh, I don't know. It's a goddamn computer. Oh, never mind. Dude, I was fucking tripping.
Hey, 4 down. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football,
There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
There's a line that's all kinds of fucked up.
Are you in for the nut, JS?
Mitchell. Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Inside 4 minutes to go.
I got it in the morning.
Kill, turn up.
Now Wilson.
One of our guys, he got fucking hurt riding four-wheelers and shit.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
We down another man.
A gain of 6 there on first. Four yards remaining for second down.
Wide, get wide.
Johnson running left. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Yes! Double dog, that's the way. 31's the mic. Strip the
Now give right side. It's Mitchell.
Yeah, just fall 8 yards forward, Mitchell. That's what I'm talking about.
40 yards rushing for him now to this
That's
point.
crazy. He rode his
There's a
ass.
little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense.
Sorry, dude. I don't
And
throw the
that's
ball
last
with this
thing
team.
they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
This is not a throwing team.
On second down, it's
Surrender.
Johnson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Ty Johnson.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
Live
they're
Mitchell.
playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs,
he's in his
taking
zone.
their time and making it work.
He's heating
Yeah, fuck yeah,
We got 4.
you. You fire.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's to Davis.
That was
He's
a
got
dot,
it.
too.
Touchdown, New York.
Jesus Christ.
Corey Davis. His second touchdown
Fuck
on the
that shit.
season.
Yeah, he
And the
did.
Jets find a way
What
to
possession
stretch
was
the
that?
lead.
What's his name?
That's Corey Davis. Yeah.
Point after, right down the middle.
I like him. I got a speed upgrade with him, too, so he's 91. He's solid, dude. He catches a lot of
He
shit.
looks
Team on the field now as they will
Yeah,
send
he's
this
big,
one
dude.
away.
Pretty physical. Him on one side, Elijah Moore and Barrios on the other.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On second and 11 now. Burrow flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, Lions.
Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Here's Kevin Huber now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
31's the mic. 61. Matchbox, right. Bang, bang.
The first down carry here for Johnson. They find some open field here. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
His second rushing touchdown.
I don't know what the hell that was he just called. That was not a good play.
The Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Cover 0 blitz.
Right down the middle. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point. They have to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what
Going
a
for a
defense
crossing
can
run.
do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Oh my God.
That's taken in by Higgins.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else.
I
Now
can't
it's
answer
3rd and
you.
10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. They'll run on 1st down. Mitchell, room here to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Move. We got 3 down. 31's the mic. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On first down. It's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
Ty Johnson is a monster.
3 plays, 3 first downs.
Yeah, you talk about on the march.
He got 7 for 85. I think Mitchell has 70 yards rushing too.
10 at the 18.
Here's Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy.
Yeah, he's at 100. There we go.
That's 30
Took a
yards
turn
now
beating
on the
from
last
the
2
brother.
plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders. And they're rolling.
I'm trying. I'm not trying to run the score up, man. I'm just
Oh,
trying to
crew
run the
done
play.
ran through his ass. God damn.
Two big plays
Nate
in
beat him and was
succession.
trying to coach him up.
He knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
I mean, I could throw the RPO here, but I'm not going to.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
Nah, dude, it's not. That's fucked up.
We'll lose this time. Oh, bro.
They'll try to run.
Oh, if this was freestyle, I would have fucking ran the RPO. Dude, trust me.
Only gonna get a yard to about the 2.
But
This drive is pretty clear. Almost
This
feels
we
like
got.
old school
Take it.
fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense? Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Check 13. Check 13. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Mitchell again, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Mitchell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the offense.
Step on it.
yeah, that's big. It doesn't matter. You're gonna win your division anyways.
Set now to kick this one away and off.
Ain't nobody else in your fucking division.
Is that right?
You scared them all off, man.
Everybody quit.
Yep. In that league, yeah, you're the only one in that AFC
And
East.
it's a pretty
That's
good
crazy.
return
I didn't
here
even
to
notice
get this up to the 29.
He was scared, man.
Scared them all off,
The
bro.
Bengals drive
I
about
don't
to
think
get
I played
going.
any of it.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
No, I ain't dominating at all.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Big 13. Big 13. 12, 12, 12.
Check three. Jump, 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 jump.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Burrow buying time to his left. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And his coaching staff will be emphatic about him shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it
How
into
did he
positives
score?
moving forward.
Your brother?
Yeah.
He drove down the field, just methodical running the ball. I think he scored on a then he scored on a slant, like for 2nd and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has
The whole
been
drive
a
he just
one-sided
ran down my
affair.
throat, and then he got out of throat running the ball. Dude. Stop running it.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Right back to Mitchell on second down.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
My wife's dad passed away.
Nah, that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear
That shit
They'll keep it on the ground.
she had to go see him.
Taken down at the 43.
She had to go see him. She wanted to go see him.
85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Had he been sick or something?
Well, according to her family, he said he hadn't been feeling good. And he had a doctor's appointment Wednesday, which was yesterday.
They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets.
What?
And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put
I
this
just
one
seen
on
some
ice.
shit pop up on my damn
A lot
phone.
of people watching this one
Breaking
were thinking to
news.
themselves, I bet halftime was
Joshua
really interesting.
Owusu-Koramoah, brother of an NFL
said,
player,
but I get the sense it was
this
much
man
more of the adjustments
apparently
they
died
made
in a
to
Hampton
the
fire.
plan
The
that we
fuck?
saw
Dang.
that didn't work in the first half.
The hell he doing
They
that?
made the adjustments necessary.
I didn't
went
think they
away
were from here.
that, and then they got it together, got a spark. And
Damn,
then
he's
took
only
off.
23.
It's really nice to watch in
that
the second
sucks,
half.
dude.
This is
So
a
for the
homicide
Jets, They
investigation.
move back over 500 now at 4-3, and they will
Fuck.
hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile,
He's
for
young too. He's only
Cincinnati,
what? This
they fall
was
2 games under
Yeah,
500.
this
First
is
year in
his
the league?
Yeah, last year was his
And they'll
first
try
year.
to make
It
amends
says he's
next
from
week as
Hampton.
they host the
Is it?
Cleveland Browns.
Is it?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Yeah, it says
So
born
for
in Hampton,
Charles
Virginia.
Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon
That was his
Gaudin.
older
Next
brother.
game,
He's
guess
only
what?
22.
Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL
That's gonna
on
be
EA
devastating.
Sports.
Bro. So we don't got no Falcons user in tank.
Nah, I guess not. It said CPU.
We got +1 speed with DJ Moore.
Dang.
Where did that put me? 94. I thought he was faster than that.
Dude, we've had a lot of people drop out the past couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Can't take a loss.
Nope.
It's getting to that point too, man. That time of year.
Yep. Sensitive ass motherfuckers ain't gonna take it. Oh, I'm just quit the league. New Mad's coming out anyways. Yeah, but you suck at this one. Makes you think you're gonna not suck at this one if you keep quitting at this shit. Man, I like Elijah Mitchell, but Ty Johnson, there's just something about him, dude.
I'll be a son of a bitch.
What you on, Josh?
I'm playing this damn computer. I never can remember.
Bro,